The sun dips below the horizon, casting the vast savanna in a cloak of deepening shadows. The air is thick with tension. In the distance, the unmistakable sound of a massive creature rustling through the grass reverberates through the ground. The earth trembles as if warning of the predator's approach. But here, amidst the wild expanse, a tribe of early hominins, gritty survivors, stand poised and ready. One figure in particular stands out, a seasoned hunter, his body taut with anticipation, his hands calloused and steady grip, the stone-tipped spear fingers flexing with a mixture of instinct and experience. His eyes, sharp and unwavering, scan the vast plains seeking his prey. The others, equally alert, move with purpose, their eyes locked on the horizon, their bodies leaning forward almost as one, with the earth beneath them. The hunt has begun. A low growl interrupts the silence closer now. The hunter's breath quickens, but his posture remains composed. A massive sabertooth, its fangs gleaming in the dimming light, prowls through the tall grass. It's a lethal hunter in its own right, a creature honed for speed, strength, and precision. The primal dance of life and death unfolds in slow motion, each movement deliberate, charged with centuries of evolution. For the hominins, this is more than survival. It's a statement. Every breath, every move, every calculated step is about to define their existence. The hunt isn't just about food, it's about domination. Their bodies, built for endurance, are ready to face the monstrous predator in an ancient contest of wills. They have the tools, sharpened spears, simple traps, but they lack the speed and raw power of their opponent. They have only one advantage: cunning, and perhaps, just perhaps, the strength of numbers. The saber-tooth stalks closer, its sleek muscles rippling beneath its fur, its sharp eyes never leaving its prey. It senses the hominins, and in that moment a thrilling tension hangs in the air. Who will strike first? Who will be the hunter? And who the hunted? In the background, there's no dialogue. The camera pans over the faces of the hunters, steely expressions etched with determination. Sweat beads on their brows, and every muscle is drawn tight with fear and focus. There is no sound except for the thundering of their hearts and the distant growl of the saber-tooth. The world seems to hold its breath. The hunt is a delicate balance of patience and urgency. The hominins move like shadows, each step deliberate yet swift, coordinating in silence. Their bodies, strong but slender, blend into the landscape as they follow the saber-tooth's tracks. They are not just hunters. They are a well-oiled machine, every member playing their part in the hunt's deadly choreography. In the distance, the saber-tooth pauses, its ears flick, nostrils flaring. It senses the predators on its tail. The moment is tense. The hominins know that the next move could be their last. One misstep, one delayed response, and the predator will turn the tables. But the leader of the tribe, his face carved with the wisdom of countless hunts, signals with a slight motion, a twitch of his fingers. It's time. Like an orchestra conductor, he guides his team into action. The hunters scatter, fanning out in a wide arc, each moving with a precision born of years of survival. Their eyes are fixed on the prey, yet their minds are focused on the hunt as a whole, tracking the saber-tooth's every twitch, every subtle movement. Their bodies seem to flow together in perfect synchrony. The saber-tooth, sensing the approaching danger, lets out a ferocious roar, its deep growl reverberating through the air like a primal warning. The sound, filled with raw aggression, sends a shiver through the group. They are close now. Very close. Every step brings them closer to the final moment. The leader's eyes lock onto the target. His muscles coiled his body ready to spring. As the hominins close the distance, one of them, a younger hunter, makes a bold move. Without thinking, he charges toward the saber-tooth spear held high, driven by a desperate need to prove himself. The saber-tooth's eyes flash with the recognition of this threat. It lunges swift as lightning, its claws slashing through the air. The hominin stumbles, his heart racing as the saber-tooth lunges forward, but the others are ready. With a synchronized movement, the tribe surrounds the beast, forming a living wall of spears and desperation. The chase is no longer just about survival. It is about showing their dominance, their place in the world. In the blink of an eye, the leader strikes. His spear sinks deep into the saber-tooth's flank, and the creature lets out a chilling scream, the sound of a predator's last stand. Blood stains the earth, and in that final visceral moment, the ancient battle between hunter and hunted reaches its climax. The tribe watches in silence as the beast collapses, its once thrashing form now motionless. The leader stands tall, his chest heaving, but his face shows no triumph, only the cold, calculated satisfaction of survival. His tribe gathers around, but there are no words, no cheers, just the shared understanding that life has been claimed, and for another day, the tribe survives. The savanna remains still, save for the rhythmic breaths of the hunters as they stand over the fallen saber-tooth. The weight of their victory presses heavily on them, though their faces remain unreadable. There is no celebration, no expression of joy. This moment, this raw, visceral victory is simply a necessary step in the brutal cycle of survival. The leader kneels beside the massive predator, studying its lifeless form. His fingers gently trace the saber-tooth's fur. The beast's once mighty strength, now reduced to nothing more than a carcass. A few of the younger hunters gather around, eyes wide, their faces a mixture of awe and reverence. They are witnessing something much larger than just a hunt. They are learning what it means to truly survive. The leader stands up, motioning to the tribe to begin the task of butchering the creature. The hunt is over, but the work has just begun. The meat will sustain them for days, the bones used for tools, the hide fashioned into clothing. Nothing goes to waste. In their world, every piece of a kill serves a greater purpose. They understand that survival is not just about taking life. It is about honoring it, using every part to strengthen the tribe to ensure the continuity of life. As the tribe works, the camera pulls back, revealing the vastness of the landscape. The tall grasses sway gently in the breeze as though the earth itself is watching over the tribe. There is a sense of continuity, a feeling that life has always been this way, an endless cycle of predator and prey, hunter and hunted, each playing their role in a larger timeless drama. The scene transitions, and we are transported to the present day. A modern wildlife conservationist stands in the middle of a lush forest, a far cry from the savanna of ancient times. He gazes out at the herd of elephants in the distance, their trunks swaying lazily as they graze. The conservationist's expression is one of quiet determination, but there is a deep sadness in his eyes. Unlike the hunters of the past, he does not wield a spear. His tools are cameras, data, and the power of diplomacy. The contrast between these two worlds is stark. In one, survival is a constant primal struggle fought with weapons and instinct. In the other, it is a battle of a different kind, one of protection, preservation, and the slow fight to prevent extinction. But even as the conservationist works to protect the creatures of today, a question lingers. Can humans ever truly separate themselves from the primal nature that has defined us for millions of years? As the conservationist watches the elephants move through the forest, the camera lingers on his face. His gaze is focused, but there is something else in his expression. A recognition that despite all the progress, despite all the technology and knowledge we have gained, the essence of our survival instincts still resides within us. We are at our core, still connected to the hunters of the past,